What's up, Saiyan Army? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be showing you guys something a little bit different. We're going to be showing you guys a 6-month transformation. Now, for those of you guys who may be new to the channel, typically my transformation videos that I do are normally, 8, 10, and 12-week transformations. I take you guys week to week, sometimes bi-weekly, showing you guys the macros, cardio sessions, all the progress pictures. Not a lot of people show you guys, what goes on behind the scenes. Not a lot of people show you guys the work that's put in, the macros, the cardio sessions, everything that's put in. All you see is the before and after pictures, and that's why I make these videos. So if you guys do enjoy these videos, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel. So for those of you guys who watch all my transformation videos, first off, I just want to thank you guys for supporting these videos, and secondly, you guys already know my client Florencio. I'll link his original 12-week transformation video down below in the description for you guys to go and check out after this video, so you guys can see the more of the week to week and more of the details that happen behind this transformation. But with this video, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit different. Now, a lot of times I work with a lot of obese clients. Some clients may be 50 pounds overweight, even up to over 100 pounds overweight, and they need more long-term transformations. They needed that for 6 months, even a year on some cases. You're not going to lose 50 pounds like this. It's going to take months and months and months of hard work. So as always, shout out to my client Florencio for allowing me to show his transformation with you guys. These videos inspire and motivate a lot of you into the new year so we can all ascend. So a little quick backstory on Florencio. Now, if you guys want the full backstory, click the link in the bio and you can read up on his full transformation and his full backstory. But basically, he was in a really bad place prior to setting his goal. His dad had passed away. He recently had a breakup with a long-term girlfriend, and he was in a really bad place. He gained a lot of weight, wasn't happy with the way he looked, and was pretty depressed about his life and just the way it was going. And when things like that happen in life, you have two choices. Either you can stay down and cry and yamcha out, or you can get back up and ascend. And thank God he chose the latter, because who knows, maybe because he got up and decided to turn his life around, come through me for coaching and me allowing me to share these videos with you guys. Maybe we can change more lives and just keep paying it forward, just keep on ascending. And that is the same way, and that is why I continue to do what I do and make these videos. Let's get right into it. Month 1, starting macros of 275 carbs, 55 fats, and 190 grams of proteins. Now, basically, I have Florencio fill out a questionnaire. I have all my clients at the beginning of their coaching fill out a questionnaire so I can get an idea of kind of where their body's at, their workout experience, their metabolism, how much calories they're eating, how much volume they're currently doing in the gym. If they're even working out, I can get a gauge of where their body's at. Now, nothing's ever going to be perfect. A lot of times I'm just doing a lot of estimation. A lot of it just comes from working with, hundreds and hundreds of clients over the years and just kind of having an idea of how people's bodies work. Starting cardio was 3 sessions at 300 calories. We start cardio a little bit higher than usual. Typically, I'll start him with 1 or 2 sessions, but because he was already starting to work out and everything prior to this, we started a little bit higher. Average weigh-in was 188.4 pounds. That's his starting weight. And with this first month, all we did was we're kind of just acclimating and seeing how his body works, seeing where his metabolism is at, seeing how his body reacts to different macros, increasing cardio, that kind of stuff. And really just building consistency. Now, also in this video, I want to talk about his monthly lifts. Now, understand that during a cut, you can gain strength in the beginning of a cut, but as you get deeper and deeper into a cut, strength will eventually fall down. As you lose that mass, the harder it will be for you to get stronger. Weight pushes weight. So if you're 170 pounds, you're probably not going to be pushing around the same weight as you are at like 140 pounds. That 30-pound difference is going to make a big difference in how strong you are. So for those of you guys going into a cut, and I have a lot of clients worrying about this, about losing strength and everything, and don't worry about it. It's a part of the cutting process. The deeper you get into a cut, it's not a goal to lose strength and get weaker, but it's just a byproduct of being in a caloric deficit, and we just do our best to work around it. The goal is always to drop weight as slow as possible to maintain strength, maintain muscle mass, and maintain a healthy metabolism, and just building that good relationship with food along the way, because that's so important. So for Florencio's starting lifts, we had him just doing heavy sets of 5. Squat was 175 pounds, bench 185, dead 185 pounds, and spirit bomb overhead press 140 pounds. Now those are all semi-conservative numbers. I always tell my clients to start as light as possible and just kind of build their way up. Problem that I see a lot of people do whenever they start a new program is they start too heavy too fast, and by week 2 or 3 they're having a hard time pushing any more weight because they started too heavy. So yeah, just start light, just start acclimating to the program, and as you go deeper and deeper, you'll get stronger. Here's his month 1 pictures. You can tell he lifts. He just has a layer of fat covering everything. His whole goal was he wanted in the next 12 weeks to get as lean and just look his best before going to see his family in Korea, and that's exactly what we did. Let's continue. Month 2, macros: 225 carbs, 50 fats, 200 grams of proteins. Now we dropped carbs about 200 calories. We increased protein by 10 grams, which is 40 calories. Cardio went up to 4 sessions of 300 calories, one which is a HIIT session, high intensity interval training session. His average weigh-in starting the month was 188.3 pounds, so a whopping 0.1 pound drop after 1 month of dieting and training. He's just building that consistency, learning to track macros, getting used to working out consistently, and just learning. Some people learn faster than others, and it's all good. It doesn't matter as long as it starts clicking and you start building that consistency, which turns into a lifestyle long term. So as far as Florencio's lifts, his squat went up 10 pounds. He's at 185 for a squat. Bench went up 10 pounds, 185. Dead went to 205. Overhead press, I believe he backed it down just to like form reasons, and he went back down to 115 pounds again just to work on form and everything. Here's his month 2 pictures. As you can see, lighting's different. He kind of keeps it consistent in the bathroom for the most part of the rest of the transformation. You can see small change. Even though he just lost 0.1 pounds, you can see he lost a lot of the water weight. He doesn't look as bloated as he was before. Back definition is looking a little bit better, and his body just overall looking a lot better even though he maintained the same amount of weight. Month 3, macros: 200 carbs, 50 fats, 190 grams of proteins. In that whole month, all we did was drop another 100 calories. We dropped protein back down to 190, up cardio to 4 sessions of 400 calories, one which was a HIIT session. His new average weigh-in for the beginning of the month is 182.5 pounds. So he dropped about 1.45 pounds a week. His lifts all went up again in month 3. As I told you guys, as you build that consistency, as you start acclimating to the program and getting efficient, and just as you continue to practice your lifts, your body just gets efficient at them. His squat went up to 205 pounds. That's a 20-pound increase. Bench 205, dead 205. Overhead press, spirit bombs stayed the same at 115 pounds. And here's his month 3 pictures. As you can see, abs are starting to come in. You're starting to see more of an outline in month 2. You could barely see abs a little bit if you look closely, but abs are coming in a lot more in month 3. Back is looking better, a lot more V-taper coming in. From the side, you can see his arms slimming down a lot more. Especially in month 2, you can see his arms, I guess, held a little bit more fat, especially in like that shoulder area. And you can see his shoulders, his delts coming in, his tricep coming in, and just overall just looking a lot better. Month 4, macros: 175 carbs, 50 fats, and 180 grams of proteins. Cardio, the same, 4 sessions, 400 calories, one which was a HIIT session. New average low weigh-in was 177.8 pounds. So that's a 1.17 pound drop a week from the previous month. And that's just to show you guys how slow and steady always wins the race. He's not losing anything crazy. When you look at the big picture like this, you just see like massive changes. But when you break it down to like the weeks, down to the days, all you see is he was losing 1.1 pounds every single week. Even if you break it down to the days, all it is hitting his macros, his cardio sessions, and working out, and just doing it consistently over a long period of time. That's as simple as fitness is, and that's as simple as life is, really. Now here's Florencio's lifts. All of it went up again. Squat 215, bench 215. This is all pounds, not kilograms. Deadlift 215, overhead press, spirit bombs 115. So spirit bombs are one of the only ones that's pretty much staying the same. From my personal experience when dieting and helping a lot of people diet, is that your pushing strength is always going to be the first to decrease the deeper you get into a cut. It's honestly pretty amazing that his bench continues to go up even in month 4. But for me personally, even when I diet, the leaner I get, the harder it gets to increase my bench and spirit bombs. Pulling isn't too bad. Squats are pretty decent. I think it depends on the person. Even deadlifts aren't too bad, but it's usually that pushing strength is the first to go. Typically what I recommend to my clients when they're hitting those plateaus or having a hard time increasing the weights is I recommend saving your calories for before your workouts. Plan your macros around when you need them. So let's say you have like a heavy leg day going on, you'd eat a big good chunk of your carbs pre-workout. That can help you with your lift and maintaining strength. Another thing you can do is start increasing your rest time just a little bit more. Instead of resting for 1 or 2 minutes on your heavy compounds, maybe push it to 5 so you can help maintain that strength. Studies show that overall volume is the most important thing when it comes to lifting and muscle hypertrophy. And here's Florencio's month 4 pictures. As you can see, abs are in. They're not super lean, but they're in. This is pretty much where we finished off on the original transformation video. This was around week 12. Back is looking great. V-taper is in. Arms are looking even more dicier. That's not a word, but even more diced. But Florencio decided he is not done. He has not hit his final form. He is not ready to start lean bulking. He's feeling good. Strength is at an all-time high, and he wants to keep the ball rolling. And that's what we did, and that's why we're making this video. Month 5. Macros, 175 carbs, 50 fats, 180 grams of protein. So macros stayed exactly the same. Cardio, we bumped up a little bit. 5 sessions, 400 calories, 2 HIIT sessions. New average low weigh-in was 167.9 pounds. That's a 1.35 pound drop every single week from the prior month. All his lifts went down this month. As I told you guys, the deeper you get into a cut, the harder it is to maintain strength. But do not worry about it, because once you hit your goal of leanness, you get the shredded 6-pack or whatever your goal may be, maybe just to get healthy, and you start reverse dieting back into your lean bulking phase, the strength will come back relatively quickly as well. So don't fret over your strength. You can't have it all. No one's gonna go on a 6-month cut and get stronger the entire way through, unless they're on drugs, which none of my clients are, and I don't take on any clients that are on drugs, just to let you guys know. But if you look at his month 5 pictures, it was definitely a big turning point. His abs look diced. This is all the same lighting as well. His back, it looks really good. He's looking super lean. Big changes from month 4 to 5. Even though he lost strength, his physique looks a lot better and he's looking very lean. All right, the final month, month 6. Macros, 175 carbs, 50 fats, 180 grams of proteins. Macros pretty much stayed the same for the past 3 months. Why? Because he was losing a pound a week every single month. And like I tell you guys in every video, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Cardio stayed exactly the same as the previous month. 5 sessions, 400 calories, 2 HIIT sessions. He still hit a new low at 162.5 pounds. That's another 1.35 pound drop. Just like the month before. It's pretty much the exact same rate of weight loss as the month before. All his lifts stayed exactly the same from month 5 to 6. 205 squat, 205 bench, 205 dead, and the 115 overhead press. Remember, this is all heavy 5x5s that he's doing, just because of his training experience and everything. That's what I gave him in his programming. If you guys want to check out any of my programs, check them out at SaiyanArmy.com. You guys want something similar, check out my Saiyan Power Building program. So here's Florencio's month 6 pictures. As you can see, Florencio is still diced. Month 6, he's looking ridiculous, super lean. Back's looking really lean. Arms are lean. Abs are popping. This is the best shape Florencio has ever been in his entire life. Currently, Florencio renewed his coaching and we're doing a lean bulking phase. So right now we're reverse dieting his macros back up again. Leave me a comment down below if you guys want to see a reverse diet transformation or something like that. Me to go more in depth about what you should do after the diet. There's a couple ways to handle it. I have my own special way that I handle it with a lot of my clients, and it's not the same for every single client as well. A lot of it's just talking to your clients and figure out what they want to do, what's their goals, and how exactly they're feeling, because after 6 months of dieting, it takes a toll on the body, and you want to just make sure everyone's mental health is there. You want to make sure that they're feeling good, not just looking good as well, and they have that healthy relationship with the food, so they don't just fall back into a 6-month binge after dieting for 6 months as well, which is the last thing we want. So that's the end of the video. For those of you guys that want online coaching, those of you guys that are looking to change your life in the new year, shoot me an email. I have limited spots left. gokuflex@gmail.com. For programs, check out my Saiyan Shredding program. I highly recommend that for those of you guys who want to lose fat. I took all the knowledge of all my clients I've helped and put it all into one book. Check it out, SaiyanArmy.com. You can also check out all my workout programs as well. Shout out to my sponsors, EHP Labs, Alpha Clothing. Links down below in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love, strength, and honor. Aloha.